Greetings all, Sweetboy 13735 here, and welcome back to Sweetboy Survival. Now, as you guys would have known, yes, that wasn't Sweetboy Survival, and if you guys have seen it yet, then you would have known what happened. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It's actually pretty cool. I actually did a collab with my sister and my cousin, and that's not going to be the only thing that we collab on. But enough of that, back to Survival, because we haven't been here in about 2 weeks, I think, which means I need to get back out, which means I need to get back to, you know, to get back to it. So, here we are. Last time we wrapped up here, we came quite a bit away, spent about an hour, just exploring and seeing what we can find. I've got most of my stuff here, but I've also put the rest of my stuff in this chest here, so we can just save it for later. And I think before I head out, I'm gonna grab just a few seeds and whatnot, because I just saw some carrots, and I don't think I picked those up. And those could come in really quite handy, because I believe we have some potatoes at home, but I'm not very sure. So I thought, you know what, let me pick up a few before I go. Sure, the villagers won't mind us replant. And then we'll head off. Just found some potatoes here as well. I was kind of just looking for them, just in case if we have any at home. I actually haven't been on in such a while that I can't even remember if we had potatoes or not. But nevertheless, it's good to get some of this. I know we have some beetroot seeds back in the chest, because I just checked, so there's no problem there. Hold on, did I? I don't think I got the potatoes from that. Oh, that's a lag spike. I'm quite scared for that. Okay, so now that we have some carrots and potatoes, I think it's more or less about time that we start to head out. We should definitely have enough food on us, because 31 steak and plus the I have back in the chest, if I remember correctly. So we should be all good. Where's that zombie? I want to protect these guys, don't you know? Yeah, where is that zombie? I kind of need to know where he is before he harms anyone. Okay, so I don't know where that zombie is. Is he down this cave? Possibly. As long as nobody attacks these villagers, then I'm happy, because I want them to be alive, more or less. Because if they do, then we can take some of them at a later point and, you know, get some farms set up with them. We can get a villager breeder set up, so we can bring some of them home. And yeah, all that good stuff. So, just before we head out, I know I said we were going to head out in a bit, but I want to make sure I have enough food for the journey. I'm going to leave this chest behind here, so that way we won't have to worry about, you know, having a really full inventory. So I'm just going to quickly smelt this food, and I will be with you when we leave. You know, I was just thinking, I was just going around replanting some crops so I'd have some to take home. And I just thought, I looked at that nitwit and I thought, why is he so useless? Why couldn't he become a cartographer? But you know, that's kind of not my point. If there's one thing I kind of hope for when it comes to 1.14, it's that when they update the villages, because I know they're going to do that, they're gonna give these guys like a whole reshuffle of colors and whatnot. But this guy is just doing nothing. You can't trade with him, you can't do anything with him, really. So I was kind of hoping that when we get that next village and pillage update, this guy could become a bit more useful, or become the cartographer or something. I don't know, it's just a thought I had. But yeah, still waiting on that food to smelt. Hello there, sir. Hopefully you'll do something in the future. This is odd. I kind of found some bread lying on the ground here. I think a few villagers were trading and they forgot to pick it up. Don't know if he's going to come by and just eat that. Oh, there we go. Farmer's picked it up. Are you a farmer? No, you're a shepherd. Where's the farmer? These guys are smiths of some sort. Where's the farmer? Is he here? Let's see if we can find him quickly. Let's have a mini adventure in the village while we're here. No one's home here. No one's here. Gosh, I wonder. No one in here either. It's kind of a weird thing that the village farm doesn't have a farmer to tend to it. Although all browncoats tend to it, which is kind of understandable, but still. Who has a farm if you don't have a farmer? Was that him just up there? Nope, it's the shepherd. That's weird. Oh well. Back to waiting for our food to smelt. Alright, so, now that this food has finally finished smelting, I have more than enough food to carry me for another hour. If we ever start to run about down to half a stack, which I doubt, but in the rare case that we do, I have a sword, I have so, you know, I can go and just kill some animals and just get their food. My boat's just disappeared. It's not here. I need a boat. Where's my boat gone? Come on, man. I don't want to have to craft another one. That's low. That's cheap. The game just cheated me. I don't find this very amusing. Well, I guess I have to reload. If I haven't made it clear already, I'm actually playing on the latest version, which is 1.13.2. So the game got a little performance update, but it seems that it still comes with a few bugs as well. This isn't the first time I've seen one of my items go missing completely for some reason. There we go. Okay, there's our boat. Let's go. Ah, I thought we were going to be able to swim down this river. Seems not. Also, I might just go back quickly because I wonder if we have bones. I doubt we do because I don't think I've seen any skeletons. That might have been handy to bring because if I had found a dog out here, well, I explained it in the last episode, but you know, I should have brought some bones with me. I don't think I have any now. Nope, not a bit. Okay, let's start heading out and see what we can find. Going out once again. Oh dear, that's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
But yeah, going out once again into the taiga biome. Cross it, and we'll see what we can find on the other side. I think it's, if I haven't made it clear already, I think I thought, yeah, performance drops. If I haven't made it clear already, I think I'm starting to get a bit sick of this biome. Like, mainly because of how much we've already had to go through it. Kinda just puts a bit of a down on me. I need to eat my steak. Okay. Let's advance. See what we can find. See a few ponds. I think we're starting to come out of the biome. Ooh, we're running into an ice plains. Okay, let's see. What do we have around here? Believe it or not, around the village I actually managed to find a polar bear while I was just gathering up some more farm resources. So that's good. Okay, found a bit of sugarcane. Not bad, not bad. We already have tons of it, but you know, what's wrong with a little more? What would be also nice to find is an igloo, because I'm pretty sure that has a bit of loot in it. And a bit of loot is not bad at all. Ooh. It's a nice texture for that block there. Coming around some snowy mountains. What's that up there? Looks like a weird alcove. I'll go check that out quickly. Oh, okay. That's nothing. Let's see, can I... Yes, I can indeed parkour. Ouch. I'm just gonna keep on going, see what we can find. You know what, I think this is going to be good in a time lapse, because I don't want to keep having to put a little commentary over this, so yeah. We have a few pumpkins, and it is Spooktober, so don't even know if we have any back at home, but if we don't, then you know this is good. This means we can grow some spooky, scary stuff. Lag. Alright, so after 20 minutes of, around 20 minutes of time lapsing I should say, found a few bunnies, but we found a desert biome. But what really interested me is what's over here, because if my memory serves me, this is a very rare structure. It's a well, and if I remember correctly, there's something underneath it. I might be completely wrong because I've never seen one of these like in my life before. Like I've heard of them, but I've never really seen them. So yeah, don't know if there's anything under here or not, but it's a thing I found. I feel very proud of finding it. I don't know if there's anything in here. Kinda hope there is. But yeah, there's nothing here. I'll just put the blocks back and go. Okay, no, I don't think there's anything here. I'm kinda sad. I thought there was something there. Oh well. If I put these blocks back here so I can actually look inside, I think, did I? No, because it's a well, okay. Last but not least, the sandstone block. Okay, that's been replaced. We've also got a savanna over here. Nothing too bad. Sadly, haven't found anything. The reason why I was also circulating that swamp is because I wanted to see if I could find a witch hut, because that would also come in handy. But I think we'll come over to the savanna a bit, see what's up, see if anything interesting's going on before we head out. Oh, that's a bit of damage. Desert temple would be very interesting to find right now. Really love to find one and see what kind of loot we get. I haven't put a chest down for quite a bit of time. I'm just kind of searching for one while I traverse the desert, because if we can find one, then that's brilliant. That means more loot, and I love loot. So I think I more or less remember the whole way back home, but apart from that, I'm clueless. So I'm really counting on a strong sense of direction to get me back home, and knowledge, a bit of recording of my coordinates when I was at home, so it's like I can know which ways I need to turn and whatnot. I know when I need to turn like a different direction and whatnot in terms of the chests, because I laid those down. Because one, I was running out of items, but two, they're also good checkpoints. So if I was to say die or anything, I can just hopefully not lose a lot of stuff. I'd like rather lose just a bit, so that way we could just come back home, go the way that I more or less remember, find my stuff in the chests that I've laid, and then be very happy with our successes and come home. Because that's going to be the only thing that's really going to stop me from like going on this exploration, because this is going to be the part 2 of the whole exploration process, and then the next part I think I'm just going to time-lapse me making my way home, because at that point we would have gone a very long way in one direction, and I'm kind of happy with what we've achieved so far. We found a village, which is good, and I don't think I marked those coordinates down, which would have been smart, but more or less I know my way. I have a whole episode telling me the directions, so it's not too bad. Okay, I think we're nearing the end of the desert. My chunks don't want me to interpret that as such. Okay, yeah, we've come to the end of it. I think I'm gonna go over to that part of the desert. See what we can find. Okay, do we by chance have a desert temple? Oh, we found a village, which is not bad going at all, and I think, yes, they have a blacksmith's. Get in! This has made me happy. Got a librarian's workshop over there. So all in all, not too bad, alright. Hello sir, let's see what kind of loot you have. Got a bit of obsidian, nice bit of iron. Some spare iron gear, not too bad. These saplings and an apple. Meh, not bad. It's got a nice bucket challenge achievement thanks to the obsidian. Okay, what else we got? Is that it? This might be it. I know there's a bit more over here. What else do we have? More or less have all the crops already, I do believe. And the kinds that they have at the village. So going hasn't been too bad, so I think I'll possibly set up a next checkpoint here. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll set up a checkpoint here. Then I think we'll go a bit further, see what we can find. And then we'll call the episode off there. We've got a big house here with nothing in it. What have we got over here? We've got a cactus. What house is this? Same big empty house. This is like a medium-sized village, so not that bad at all. You are a butcher. Do we have a farmer? Are you a farmer or a shepherd, sir? He's a farmer. Lovely. Looks like I'm going to mark this place on the map as well. It's going to be very good to come back here. Librarian area? Not bad at all. Right, this guy is running fast as his little legs can carry him. You, sir, are a cleric, of course. Okay, I'm going to make my way to a house. Preferably one that has an upside butt to it. I hear a spider, so I'm going to quickly set my bed down and go to sleep. I do not want these villagers to die at all. Okay, it's morning. Okay, so I think we're gonna leave this place. I did say I was gonna set up a checkpoint, so let me do that quickly. I hear a zombie and I want it dead, because I don't want them finding this area. I think they're stuck, which is more or less good. I don't want any of the villagers to, like, end up dead or anything. Ah, I remember the blacksmith having a chest, didn't he? Can take that one for now. Alright, if we take this one so it doesn't get reset by the game or anything. I don't know if that's a possibility, but I'm not chancing it. I do not want to lose my loot whatsoever. Okay. So we'll more or less kind of save our progress. Right. Need the car. Leave the armor in there. But we'll need saplings, seagrass, pumpkins. Oh no, need the shears. Okay, so now that the essentials have been, we've stripped ourselves down to the essentials again, we can leave that chest here and make our way. Hold on, did I check what house that was already? It's one of those ones. Just checking to see. Alright, that's not one of those ones. Okay. I think any villagers cannot go inside the house. No way have we found another village. This is insane. I'm kind of getting sick of villages now, because we found so many. This is the third one. They're all different biomes, which is pretty interesting. But you know, 3 villages? Don't know if I want to... chunks. I just don't know, man. Why? 3 villages just on the map. Okay, I just want to kind of climb up to the others. Really good stuff we've got going on here. I do believe we also have another blacksmith in here. Yep, he's over there. Let's edge this house over here, more like. Okay. Let's see, what are we looking at? We're looking at more obsidian, iron, bit of gold, apples, saplings, and some bread. Not bad. I would make this another checkpoint, but I feel like we have reached it a bit too fast. So I am going to take a bit of a look around and see what else we have here. Where's this bit? Is this a small village? Because I think it is. More or less. Okay. You've just gone and locked yourself out of there. What house is this? Oh, it's one of those. I always ask what house is it, and then I say, oh, it's one of those houses. Okay, we've got a librarian's house in here. Where's that? Okay, I'm just gonna make my way because... yeah, that's a village. I've seen 3 of those so far. I mean, 1 was great, but finding 3 is insane. With 2 of them having blacksmiths, that's really great. So not bad at all. I was kind of hoping for like temples and stuff though, because those would have been nice. Can't even see where I'm climbing. So, I think I'll set up a camp at some point and then... oh, llamas. Pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Because we found 3 villages this episode, well, we've found 2 more villages this episode. I'm kind of hoping to not find another one. What I would like to find is like a temple or something. Can't tell what that is down there. No, it's just some crazy chunks. And slowly make our way down here. Ouch. Shear all these sheep, because why not? Got some more from the other half of the world. Ah, can't move. Okay. Once my chunks want to start working, we can get moving again, which they are. Lovely. And found some more pumpkins. So more Spooktober spirits upon us. And we'll just grab all of this wool. And these pumpkins. Oh, I missed the pumpkins. And then I think we'll be on our way once again. I'm stuck in a pumpkin. No, I'm not. Okay, last ones are collected. So I think now we can start making our way. These dogs are really getting on my nerves, man. I have no bones. I'm gonna have to come back at some point. Oh no. If you guys can see what I see and you see a path, that can only mean one thing. That very path can only mean one thing. The question is it what I think it is? It is indeed what I think it is. This is crazy. 4 villages. Oh my gosh. What is this? I'm gonna let you free, sir. I can tell you've been going a little bit crazy in here for quite a bit of time. This is crazy. 4 villages, 3 of them with blacksmiths. What do you have? More obsidian, a chest plate, iron horse armor, and 6 apples. I don't even know. I'll be honest. I'm not surprised, because the rate we've been finding villages this episode, I was expecting another one to come at the end of this episode, so I'm kind of not surprised. This one also has 2 librarian houses, which is not bad at all. But what I didn't expect them to do, was to have 3 blacksmiths in all. That's crazy. Well, this game loves village. I think it's clear that this game loves villages, or at least this world loves villages. So, what can you do? And I think with that, guys, I'm gonna end it off. It's been quite a surprising episode. I didn't think I was gonna come into this and find 3 villages all with blacksmiths. But yeah, we did the impossible apparently. Okay, so as I was saying, that's gonna be it for this episode. 3 villages, all of them with blacksmiths. I don't think you can get any better than that. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, because it's telling me that you really enjoyed the series and you want to see more of it, which I'll be glad to do if we can find some more stuff, especially like all these villages, because this is madness. And if you have any thoughts on what I should do in the next coming episodes, then please be sure to leave me a comment, because the plan I have in the next episode is to start heading my way back, because I'm kind of losing my sense of direction. I vaguely know more or less my way home, but you know, there's a lot of loot that I have to pick up, for one thing. So I might even have to do staggered trips where I go out and where I go home, come back, go home, come back, just to bring all this crazy loot home. Ow. But yeah, and then after that, it's kind of up to you guys. What do you want to see me do next? Do you want to see me go caving and go to the Nether? Do you want to see me explore more? Should I go to the Nether? Should I continue working on some of the stuff that I had going on at home? That's your call. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. Well, I already know it's going to be it for this episode because I have been recording for at least an hour. Once again, I set out on an hour to go get some stuff, and we found some stuff indeed. So yeah, I'm going to set myself here as the sun sets across this plains biome. I'm going to ask you to subscribe if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more from me, and from any other of my linked channels below. You can all go check them out, they're pretty dope. So yeah, as the sun really sets here, I'm going to call it a day for this episode. So this is Sweetboy 3735 out. See you guys.